Hi everybody, it's Joni here at Joni's Journals, and we are back together again today. If you watched my video earlier this morning, it was a bumbly one, but we learned how to make the matchboxes that are part of the Advent kit, and we learned 3 different ways to put them together. I wanted to show you that I have added the white string to both of the flappy boxes in lieu of the burlap string that I had used earlier, because I do like the way that they stack better when I use the white string than I do when I use the burlap string. So yeah, if you want to go over and check that out, that was fun. It was a little bumbly, but it worked. And I also want you to go over and I want you to check out, I'm just putting these aside. I want you to go over and I want you to check out Deb Zagarit's video on her matchboxes too, because she put them together and she made memory boxes with hers. Now, if you watched my video, you will know that I gave you a hint and I told you to go over and join Tracy's website and print out her freebie, and that would be the freebie for the pockets with the nutcrackers and the Santas and the snowmen. And if you haven't already done that, go on over and you will have everything that you need to do today's make. You'll have to excuse the background noise. My husband is still working on constructing our new wall unit, and so he's vacuuming and drilling. So if you hear that in the background, I do want to apologize. Now, what I have done, I'm not going to show you how to put the pockets together, because if you go over to Tracy's YouTube channel, you will see that she showed us how to put these together. And so what I'm going to do is I have made some variations on the way they are constructed, but it is the basic construction. And so what we're going to do is make, I didn't know whether I wanted to call this like a Rolodex flip tag book or just a flip tag book, because it did kind of remind me of a Rolodex when you have the little things and you just flip through it. So yeah, you can call it whatever you want. I did do a tie closure on this one. I tried something new, and I just simply made closures using the paper fasteners, but I didn't know whether I liked it or not. So on this one, we're going to do, I've already done a circle tie closure. I do have a video out where it's another one where I make a folio, and I don't remember, it was about 4 months ago, and the video is 36 minutes long, and on there I show you how to construct these circles to make them as a closure for your flaps, or on this one, or if you make another type of folio other than the one that I made for us as part of the Advent collaboration that we're all doing. So what you need to do is you need to go over and you need to print out your pockets and you need to construct them, okay? Because I'm not going to show you in today's video how to do that. And what I've done with mine is I have printed on both sides of my paper that I printed my pockets out on, so that you can see I have a pretty background here for when you close your pocket up. Tracy used the flaps that are part of the pocket, and she folded hers in, and that's how she covered up this little area back here so that it looked pretty when you constructed your pocket. Okay, but I'm not doing it that way. What I am doing is, like I said, I'm making this sort of a Rolodex, and we're going to attach them. Now, what you will need along with your pockets is you're going to need 3 pieces of cardstock. Oh, I didn't ink this one. Oh, I didn't ink that one either. What you're going to need is you're going to need 3 little pieces of cardstock. And you want them to be 3 inches long and 2 inches high. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take them and you're going to put them in your scoreboard, or if you don't have a scoreboard, you're just going to fold them in half. It's 2 inches wide, so you're going to score down the 1 inch line so that you create a little flap, and these are going to be how we attach our pockets together. I wanted to make this relatively quick because I know everybody's busy at Christmas. So I did most of the pieces that we need for constructing our little Rolodex beforehand. But we are going to put it together and we're going to decorate it. Okay. So let's just put that there. And what you're going to need to do, once you have put your pocket together, you want to construct your tag flap or your little Rolodex before you decorate, okay? Because you want to be able to disguise your little flaps so that they're not so obvious when you put everything together, okay? On this one, we're going to use Velcro for a closure. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And I just realized I didn't take out my Velcro. Where is it? Okay, hang on. I have these pretty new little boxes that I just actually found at Michael's yesterday. And let's get that out. And they're great. They were only $4, which was pretty good because I had a 30% off coupon. And I'm going to use them to hold all of my ephemera and stuff when I'm working on a project that is a project like this one where there is just so much ephemera. If you look in here, this is the tags and things that you get in the kit, which I will link below. So yeah, these worked out perfectly for me for holding all of my extra ephemera. Okay, as I said, we did the circle closure on this one, like so. And what we're going to do, where did I put my other one now? Where did I just put it? I just had it. Okay. If you look at this one, which was my prototype, I had the little circle closure here for this one. But on this one, since I had an abundance of it, and those of you who have watched my video where I made my folio, you will know why I have an abundance of Velcro. I used Velcro to close this one. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that first so we get that out of the way. And as I did on my folio, I'm going to stick the fuzzy side down of the Velcro. I'm going to stick it to the flap like so. I'm going to tuck it into the corners here. And I'm going to put one in each corner like so. Okay, just going to tuck it up there in the corner. And I'm just going to take my little sticky side. That would be the hard side. If you watch the other video, you'll know. Hard on card. I'm not going to tell you what that is. You're going to have to go over and watch the video to find out. Okay, we're going to take the little hard side. I'm going to stick it to the fuzzy side. And then we're going to fold our flap down. And we're going to push down really hard on here so that we attach our Velcro and it's in the right spot. Okay. And so now you have your little Velcro flap attached. Okay, let me get my Velcro out of the way. As I said, if you want to know how to put the pockets together, go over to Tracy's website. Not Tracy's website, Tracy's YouTube channel. And she shows you how to construct the pockets. Now you'll see that on my original one, my pockets alternated from the dark blue to the light blue to the dark blue to the light blue. But when I was printing out my pockets, I was having problems with my printer. So I ended up with more of this color than I did of this color. So we're just going to make it in a different color way. Okay. What you want to do is you want to take your little 3-inch by 2-inch pieces, and that's how we're going to connect it. And you're going to glue it down. Let me grab my glue, which of course I moved out of the way so I had room for everything. You're going to take them, and after you've scored them and inked them and folded them and such, you are going to stick them down to your pocket to create your little flap. Okay? And I'm going to put these on, and I measured these at 3 by 2 because the 3 inches was just wide enough to catch, oh, there's my little secret pocket, to be the centered on our little pocket. And you're going to glue them down to just where your fold is above the edge of your pocket, because we want room for them to be able to flip nicely. I'm going to wipe off this little excess glue with my fingernail. I need to get my nails done, and so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so you have your little flip attached to the back of your first pocket, and now you're going to glue it to your second pocket. Okay, so I'm going to put a little glue on here, like so. Today is the day we're decorating our Christmas tree, and I am going to be wrapping gifts for my students because I want to bring those in on Monday. We have a short school week this week. And now what you're going to do, I make sure that my pockets are even. I lay them down this way, make sure that they match up, and I'm just going to glue the flap to my second pocket, like so. See, it went off a little. We're going to make it so that they're straight. Okay, one behind the other. Okay, and then we have our first flap, like so. Now what we're going to do is we are going to glue our second pocket to our third pocket, and we're going to put some glue on here, like so. You can see I printed these, the little flaps. I used some of the freebie papers that are also available on Tracy's website. If you go over and sign up to become a member, you'll be entitled to all of the freebies. It costs nothing to join. You'll also get the Foxy newsletter, which will tell you about the Foxy Rag newsletter, which Tracy and Jay, her husband, put out. It was every month, but now it's been reduced to every couple of months because we need people. We want people to write little articles. We want people to come on over and perhaps show their crafts. So yeah, go over to the website, and that'll give you a link to everything. We're just gonna match this pocket up here, like so. Make sure it's straight with all of the other ones. And now we have 3 little flappy pockets. And we're going to join our last 2 together. And we're going to glue this down to the edge. Okay, and then we'll have our 4 pockets joined together. Okay, I'm going to center this on here, like so. I'm just going to turn it over and make sure that it's centered. Hope you can see that. Okay. And now we're going to glue it to our 4th little pocket, like this one. And then put a little glue. And we're going to glue it down. And we're going to make it even. And we're going to make sure it's straight. And there we go. We're going to glue it down onto this one. Oh, what'd I do? Okay, hang on. All right. And now we have them all even. And all our edges match. Our bottoms match. Yep. And now we have all of our flippy tag pockets joined together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now we're going to start to decorate. Now what I have done with the flaps that I have cut off of these two, this one and this one, these were the little flaps that folded over here and that Tracy tucked in as her decoration. If you had a white background, this would be the area that you tucked in so you could cover up the white. I have taken and I've cut them off, and we are going to use them as little pockets on the back of our pocket. Okay? Let me get the other one. You can see here, I made little pockets on the back here, and I have tucked in all of the little pieces of ephemera, which are also included with the pockets. There are so many. I still have to decorate the outsides of my pockets here, but I have used my little flaps for pockets. Okay? So what you're going to do in order to create your pocket is you're going to put glue on 3 sides of the flap. Well, technically it's 5 sides, but it's 3. And you're going to glue that down. And you're going to meet up with the fold of your little flippy fold there. And you're going to glue your pocket down. Whoop. Like so. This way. Okay, if you're observant, which I know you all are, you're going to notice that the color of my shirt has changed, and the color of the mat has changed, and that things probably look a little different just now. Well, yesterday we had a tropical storm here in Florida, sunny Florida, and my power was blipping, my internet was down, and so I had uploaded a video yesterday which legitimately took 24 hours to upload because of our weather. So that video was the one on my matchboxes, which if you were looking for it, it has finally posted today. And I was in the middle of doing this video when everything just simply stopped. So let's get back to where we were. We were putting pockets and decorating our little Rolodex. Okay, I know that all of you are pretty much aware of what we were doing because for you, nothing has happened other than the change in colors and things. But we had just put this little pocket on, and we will fill it after. And now what we're going to do is we are going to take and put this other little pocket on. Now, I did realize after I had to stop filming that some of you may not be aware of the flaps that I'm talking about that I have cut off. And I'm just going to show you that these are them, okay? These are a part of the tag, and that is what I have cut off. And that is what we are making our pockets out of. I just wanted to be sure that I was clear on that part, because when I played the video back, I just felt like I had left some things out. Okay. We're going to add our other little pocket, and then I'm going to show you some little things that I did while I was detained from finishing my video, uploading my other video, and in general, getting things done. But here's our other little pocket, okay, and we have that on the back. That's the one we're going to fill with our little bits of ephemera, which is part of what I was doing while I was in my downtime. Okay, now we have our little pockets on. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our tags. Now, as I had said, I had printed out more of one tag and more of one color pocket than I did of the others. So this one is going to get just snowmen and nutcrackers, which is fine. You can do yours another way. I do happen to like the color of the background of the snowman to match this one a little bit better than it matches the dark one. And so what we're going to do now is we've flipped our little Rolodex tag flip booklet thingy over, and we're going to start adding our big tags on the outside. Now I do have some tags from the Advent kit itself that kind of color match with this booklet and with these, I keep wanting to call them envelopes because I have to fold them to put them together. Let me just make sure I've got my little snowman on here straight and that he's centered. And as you can see, once you cut out the tags that go with this, if you cut out the flaps, or even if you use the flap, these tags line up perfectly with our little booklet. Okay, now we're going to add our nutcracker on the next one. So if you were wondering that I used the two different color papers, how I was going to cover that up, the tags are going to cover most of it, and even if it doesn't, it still color coordinates with the backgrounds that I used to print my, I almost called them envelopes, print my little pockets on when I did the double-sided. These backgrounds are from Tracy's Random Backgrounds. If you follow me and if you've seen my other videos, you will know that I use those backgrounds a lot. Let's get him on here straight. And I also, while I was sitting around getting very angry at the internet, I had an idea for something that I wanted to try with these, and I will show you that after. Okay, so we have the snowman and we have the nutcracker, and I'm just gonna push down on these and make sure that they are stuck well. They seem to be a little crooked. Okay, so now we'll do a snowman on this one. As you can see, the color coordinates with this too, but I just feel that the snowman coordinates better with the lighter colored pocket. The Santa Clauses match perfectly, as you've seen when I did the flip through of the prototype that I created for this. But like I said, I had more of these printed out, and I'm trying to save on ink because my supply is getting a little low in my printer. And so I just figured I would use what I have. Let's try to get him straight with the bottom and kind of centered. Yeah, I just figured I would use up what I had. And there's no problem with that. You can do these in whatever color you like. I happen to like the steampunk vibe of the nutcracker and the snowman. And so I think that's why I like them a little bit better. The Santa Claus is extremely cute. And I like him with the lighter colored tag. But these guys are really rocking my socks. I do enjoy the nutcracker and the snowman. In fact, I don't think I even own a nutcracker. Well, I own a real nutcracker, you know, for walnuts and things like that, but I don't have a Santa Claus nutcracker. I did order the Tim Holtz figurines, and there's a nutcracker included with that, but my time is quickly running out for making Christmas decor this year, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do with him what I had intended, but there's always next year. Okay, here we have our little tags attached. So now, basically, our Rolodex is done. And what we can do now is we can stuff the pockets. And I'm going to show you what I've done with some of the ephemera. I took the little words that come with the kit I know this is quite a flip from what we were doing. And I printed them out. I took the words from the kit, and once I printed them out, you can see I have the backgrounds on these as well, because I'm sure you noticed that they were on the backs of the tags. So when I cut them out, I put a coat of the collage medium over them to make them a little bit sturdier. And I have picked pairs that I felt went together. For instance, with this one, I put fairy lights, jolly and bright. I did Christmas rock and nutcracker. You know, rocks, walnuts, they're all pretty much shaped the same. On this one, I took holly and jolly and mistletoe and wine. And when you drink wine, you do get holly and jolly. I'm feeling a little silly today, can you tell? It's been such a long couple of days. And then for this one, I have Christmas and St. Nicholas, because St. Nicholas comes on Christmas. And I bet you can guess, I did Let It Snow and Frosty the Snowman. And what I was thinking I might do is put a little hole, punch a little hole up here, and hang, perhaps this one is the snowman. So I might just hang Let It Snow and Frosty the Snowman, and we can do that together as another way to decorate. And then this one with the fairy lights and jolly and bright, I attached it to one of the little fairy tags. I just kind of thought it was cute. So let me grab my, my crocodile and put a little hole up in the corner here. So look at that. Not only did you get to see me change my clothes, well, not change my clothes, you know what I mean, but you also got to see me add a little bit of a different flair to the Rolodex that we created. Okay, I'm just going to I put a little hole in here, and I'm just going to attach this. I didn't put any grommets in. I might, after I finish the video, put a grommet in the pocket itself. I keep wanting to call it an envelope, but I'll do that off camera, because if you've seen me putting grommets in things, you'll know that sometimes I'm a total fail on that. And there you go. You have your little decoration on the side there. Let me just kind of flip it around so it's a little bit looser. Oop. Why are you not cooperating? Okay, there we go. So we have Frosty the Snowman and Let It Snow. So that's another cute little way you can do that. See? Being cast aside by my internet and by my power, the lights were flickering on and off, and it was just one of those fun days. I have taken all of the ephemera that comes along with the pockets, and I've cut it all out, and I've inked around the edges. Let me just see. I think we're stuck here. No, we're not. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my other little fairy in here, like so. And then I might tuck one of the little darker tags that comes with the Nutcracker and the Snowman, like so. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to take the Santa. This is the one that comes with the Santa tags. So he's really cute too. And I'm going to tuck that in there like that. And see if we can leave that sticking out at the top. And then let's see, what don't we have? We don't have this one yet. So maybe I'll just tuck this one in like so. And I seem to be hitting a snag in there. I think let's just check and see what I'm stuck on. Let me grab my bone folder. Yeah, so it was an adventurous day, but I did manage to get things done. I wrapped my gifts for my kids, my students. I wrapped my gifts, well, I at least got the bags and such and the little tags cut out for gifts for my coworkers. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, let's grab the candles. They match kind of nice. And Alexa has something to tell me. And then maybe we'll take the little angel. She, again, is also from the Santa Claus tags. Okay, so we have that all set. All our little pockets are stuffed. Our snowman has a little dangle. And let me just grab from here some of the tags that are in the kit. Let me move some of this stuff. Let's get this out of the way. As I said, and before I was interrupted with the other video yesterday, I do have a video up. I made it. It's about 4 months ago. I think it says it's a craft with me. Let's make a folio. And in it, I do show you how to make the circle closures and how to attach it. But as I explained yesterday, I wanted this to be a quick and easy video. So again, we didn't put our pockets together and we didn't ink anything together because I've just finished. I figured let's make it quick. Okay, these are printed from the freebies that are on Tracy's website. They're not printed on the back. And I think they'll fit. Yep. They fit just inside the pocket. And it does stick out a little at the top. But I think what I might do is just make a little hole and perhaps put a little ribbon in. Maybe we'll see how we're doing on time. Okay, we're at about 31 minutes with everything combined between the two videos. And then in these, you can tuck in little ephemera. Let me just grab some out of the kit. We have some of the little nutcrackers here. And so we can tuck those in. And you can use this, you know, if you want to give it as a gift, you can do that. If you want to keep it for yourself as extra storage, you could do that also. And I'm just going to grab, let's see, what do we have here? There's so much stuff in this kit. Oh, this cute little one with the little boy and the little girl. We'll get some more of the vintage in there. And what's this one? Oh, a pretty poinsettia that matches, the red matches nicely. And there we go. Let's close this up. And, all right. I'm going to leave it at that. Just the way we did it. And what I might do too is I might stencil on the back of these, or I might find some other tags that I printed on the back of and put them in, or we could even turn them around like so that when we look at our folio, oh, let's just leave that for now. We'll see the front and the back, okay? So we'll take those out for now, and I'll just go over again how this is closed. It has the little circle closure, which I am going to wrap completely around my little Rolodex and then close it up like this. And there you have it. There's your little Rolodex folio. Okay. Hang on, let me get the other one. Here's the other one that I made. With, like I explained, I'm not really crazy about this closure, and I don't know how I'm going to fix it, but I might just fix it and do the circle closure on the back. And then I did want to update you. If you remember my fail from the other day, we had made this pretty waterfall folio together, but I had also shown you my little bit of a fail, which was the first one that I tried to create. And I made too many little flips and stuff. But I have decorated the outside of it. I used a page from this month's Foxy Rag. And I took some of Tracy's grungy backgrounds. And so I'm still working on it. I want to add tabs to all of these. And so, yeah, I told you we could dress it up and make it okay. But there we go. There's our little video for today. I am not going to attempt the 500 subscriber giveaway today. I do have another quick little video that I might do, but I am going to wait until tomorrow when the wind has completely died down and the weather is better, because I don't want to take a chance that something happens in the middle of the video. And besides that, with no internet, I wasn't able to figure out how I can do this. With the, comment finder. I was going to see if I could do it professionally with the comment finder, and I had no internet and I couldn't get into anything, and so I wasn't able to do that yesterday. But I do want to do the 500 subscriber giveaway. At this point, okay, we had a little bit of a blip there. You can always use the Rolodex for next year, or you can even change the decorative image that's on the outside of it and use it for another holiday. If you remember, I just used the birds. They could go for any time of year. So yeah, I think we're set with that. And I will attempt to get the other video done because I did have a cute idea for the Advent using some of the ephemera and using a Christmas tree. So if you want to grab a tag and some extra paper, if you're a member of the website, you'll see on the website there are green pages, which are freebies. And I will be using one of those, and we'll be creating a Christmas tree and making a tag, and we'll get that all done too. All right, everybody. Thank you to all of my new subscribers, because I was able to see this morning that I did have a few new ones. I'm up to 610, and I can't even believe it. Okay, but thank you so much. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I'm sending big hugs, and let's see if I can do this. And love to everyone, and happy holidays. But I will be back maybe later on today, maybe tomorrow, depending on how long it takes for this video to upload. And remember to check out the Advent for everyone that's doing stuff. The ladies and the gentlemen are all doing some really cool crafts. I will be popping by again on the 23rd, which is Sunday of next week, so a week from today. And yeah, we should be all set by then, and I'm going to make the video way ahead of time and upload it so that I don't have any problems, because that's just the way it's going. All right, everybody, big hugs. I am just so grateful to all of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.